evening, ladies and gentlemen. So this whole part 3, I've already recorded a live. I did a live, however, it's still uploading, and apparently it takes 24 hours. But I don't know if this will even upload. If it does, hallelujah. But me, I'm all about women empowerment. Do you get what I mean? And I feel so bad for what I said in the video, but because at the end of the day, yeah, the whole drama was between me and Maggie. Like, you didn't have to come at me like that. I came at you as a woman. Do you get what I mean? When I've came to other women as a woman, we've always just had a talk. To get, and it's just because these men are just men. Do you get what I mean? Yes, there's a spiritual aspect. Yes, they may be anointed, but at the end of the day, they're just men. And I was gonna say this later on. Yeah, I'm looking at the whole situation and I'm like, this girl, don't get too heartbroken about the situation. He's a man. He's a man. Yeah. I've never met Lovey. Do you get me? But knowing how, I wouldn't even just say African men. I'll just say men themselves. Yeah. They, especially, I know this because me, I grew up with a father. I don't know if you grew up with your father in your life. Men, he's up there on the pulpit. Yeah. This is not an excuse, by the way. Men actually go through stress. They use sex as a stress relief. And I know it's heartbreaking because you feel used. And he did say it was more than sex with you, but then you're in a relationship. You're in a relationship unless you set those boundaries. And the thing with boundaries, you have to be firm. Right? You have to be firm. Like today, I went on a date. And the guy, we ended up going to my flat, right? And I've known this guy for ages. But because I know the situation he's in, he says it's a baby mom. And he's trying to lie saying, oh, I don't live with her, you know, because he wanted some clunch. I had to set the firm boundary, like, no, sir. He stayed in my flat for like an hour. We were having good time, bought wine. But I was just like, no. Do you get what I mean? I was like, no. Many times he's come to my flat, and he's the guy who the first time he came at like 12 in the morning, he was like, I want to enter your flat. I said, well, there's an entrance fee. There's an entrance fee. He paid it. He paid it. He didn't even enter my flat. Every time he wants to come to my flat, I say you have to bring something. The last time he brought some type of alcohol. Me, I like to drink. Do you get me? So today he bought rosé. It's nothing major. It's nothing major, but it's something. Still no punani. I'm not stingy with the pussy like that, but because at the end of the day, like, I know the situation he's in. If now people start talking, people start now judging me, saying this and this and this, like, I don't care about people judging me though, because I'm not an innocent girl. I've done madness, but I'm very innocent when it comes to who I sleep with, why I sleep with you. Do you get what I mean? I'm not trying to advise anybody. I'm just saying this is me, innit? Men are men. And sometimes they need a stress relief. Like, we know this with African men. Sometimes they'll come to you to relieve stress because mundane life at home is just, you know, I'll start teaching on this. This is why men like to have side things, because they go through, you know, in Africa, we know these things. We will sit down with our aunties and they'll tell you, don't be the boring wife, or don't be the one that's wearing, hey, my God, or this information I'll start sharing when maybe I start getting more viewers. But there are things that these aunties will tell you. They'll be like, don't be that boring wife. Don't wear this. Don't wear that. Don't do this. If you want your home to be full of joy, if you want your man to be gassed, you know, side chicks will do the most that a wife may not do. Do you get what I mean? And this is, as I said, this is not a dig at Mama Maggie, because in all fairness, she's a beautiful woman. Like, I had to look at it even when I watched this whole exposure that she did today, and I'm like, but Mama Maggie's so beautiful. Why is he treating her like that? Why are you treating your wife like that? She doesn't deserve that kind of treatment. I'm so sick and tired of being heavily invested in this church, but you get me? It's drama. It's a Netflix series. It's stressful. Like, you have to look at it. It's kind of his career. Yes, it's church, but it's his career. Any man after work gets stressed. What if the wife is just not... And I'm sorry, Mama Maggie, there was one video I saw when you people were doing pregnancy photo shoot. It was a video, actually. And I'm not even sorry. Like, and he was like trying to be affectionate with her, and she wasn't even like... She just looked tired. Like... And I'm like, ish. I can see probably why he's, you know, maybe she's tired because of the cheating. Because if you know that your man is sleeping around with married women, single women, this woman, and you have to face them every week, Sunday, and preach to those same women, it must be hard, though, for her. For her, it must be hard. But if you understand men, it's not even just African men, because Oyibo men, are they not the ones who leave their wife at home, give them a kiss, and be driving with to decide things house? Men are men, oh. Men are men. Don't be so disheartened. I was in love with this man. Oh, jiggity, jiggity, jiggity. You were in love with him. My God, oh. I don't think Gigi's bitter. I just think she's just... You know when you've been enjoying somebody's ogede and then they're telling you sweet nothings, telling you lies in your ear. And then you're like... And now you're in fantasy land having dreams. Your subconscious is now kicked in. You're having dreams of this man. And Lovey can say, my way. So I just came to say, like, these women don't feel disheartened, innit? Don't feel disheartened, because at the end of the day, men are dogs. Men are dogs. You'll see a dog licking another dog's nyash out there. It doesn't mean he doesn't love his wife. It doesn't mean he's not in love with this Gigi. You know, this is the thing about women. Like, hello. We would be worried if he wasn't getting any women. We would be worried. We'd be like, what's wrong with him? After you've prayed for the whole a stadium of people. Bruh, me as a man, if I finished, do you know, after work, you get so, after a 12-hour shift, me, I'm like stressed, like ratted. I need something. Huh? Just to cool me off. Fam, nah, fam. You've prayed for the whole stadium. You shouted like that. Because that man can shout. You'll need something to cool off. Maybe. The thing is, I don't want to give too much advice in it because, you know. But as a woman, you need to also have your secret weapon. The weapons of our warfare are not what carnal. Is that not what they say in church? Me, if I was these girls that he's actually spoiling up and down, I'd be celebrating. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, he's knacking. That's the easiest way for you to not be entangled and be stuck. I'm like, at least he's paying my apartment. He's paying for my apartment. He's spoiling me here and there. I wouldn't be all emotional about it. Yeah, he's got his wife. Is he the only man? Look, people like to act as if God is innocent. God himself is not innocent. Huh? God will just kill anybody anyhow. Well. He's not innocent like that. The thing is, yeah, we need to stop putting expectations on these men of God like they're not men. He has stress. Is he taking cocaine? Is he drinking drink? No. His vice is women. He would rather knock his stress away instead of killing himself with coke and other stuff. Like, he's you know, they say every man has a poison. If they don't drink, if they don't smoke, then it's women. It's women. You might as well enjoy the knack. If he's that good, because fam, if you can't walk away and you're struggling to walk away like the way you're struggling, you might as well enjoy the D and just sit in church and be like, you know what, this man is actually blessing me. He's my blesser. That's what we call them. He's my blesser. And you just look at the wife. I don't know where you people, you know, there's certain African women, you know, that you're knocking the same man. We'll just look at each other. Hey, that man. We'll just be, huh? My sister, maybe you, both of you will be pregnant walking around on road, carrying belly for the same man. He's the man of the hour now. He's the man of the hour.